Yo, we are back today, man. GB4 Pearl. I'm super excited for this one. Man, the GB4, the other one, I wasn't a big fan of it out of box initially, but after I threw some games on it and just sat it for a moment, and I went back to it, kind of fell in love with that ball. Really early, really strong. It almost rose like a big, really, ASIM strong with a strong cover ball. But man, benchmark, truth, and this GB4 Pearl, man, I'm just ready for you to get to see some of these shots. I'm excited. Hit that like, subscribe button. We, again, working, putting out more content. I got my guy Scott Murray on board. Man, probably have my guy Nick Logan in there now too. So let's see what happened. But man, cool wig. If you need any apparel, man, it's one of the polos. Super comfy. Man, whatever, and if Storm, Roto 900, Brands of Brunswick, any one of them, if you need it, they have it. Check them out. So my little coupon code is going to be in there. That's what you need. All right. So here we have it. We'll be comparing the GB4 Pearl to the Web Pearl. The Web Pearl by far is one of my favorite symmetric pieces. So when I saw this one, I was like, man, this is a no-brainer to compare them, get them on the lanes. And man, I'm pleasantly surprised. Again, I drilled these slightly different. This one has a tall pin, about 5 inches. We saw the layout initially. The Web has about a 4 1/4 inch pin, so it's different. But this ball, the GB4, is a lot snappier down lane, and the layout probably has something to do with it. But the ball, from when I looked at the solid as well, like, it just hooked a ton. And that's why I went with a taller pin to avoid kind of what I saw with the solid. I just really didn't want a ball I couldn't use that often. Like, it got really lazy, and I could start to leave some corner pins, especially when it was fresh out of box. But again, the GB4 solid, again, once I lane shined, it was a whole different discussion. So as we watch some of these shots, the Web Pearl, which is coming up next, allowed me to play a lot straighter because I guess it was setting up earlier, and I think the ball itself was just a tad smoother. So, I could tug in a little bit further left with this ball and it not over respond. But if I missed out a little further right, it struggled in comparisons to what the GB4, what I was seeing. And again, we're talking about very small, distinctions. Like, they're not mountains away from each other. So again, you just got to see and pay attention, especially when you talking about throwing on house shots versus sport shots. Me and my guy Aaron, we just bowled on a pattern this past weekend, and again, the GB4 Pearl jumped off the spot where he actually threw my Web Pearl, and it rolled nice, smooth and continuous. So again, these house shots, they do make, man, deciding what bowling ball to get very difficult, because there's so many different ways to get to the pocket and be successful, versus whether you want to keep your speed up, adjust the hand, play with your hand position, play with the rotation. Like, it's just so many different ways on a house shot to get to the pocket, so it's hard to read. It's more about your personal preference. What are you good at? What is your go-to? There's no right or wrong way to do things. I mean, coaches have a standard of how they would like you to throw the ball, but just being honest, people ask me that question all the time, man, Charles, I throw it like you. I'm like, man, throw it like you. You do much better if you maximize what you do well and find out what do you do well. But that's my little tidbit for that. But as we get back to seeing what these balls actually are doing on a lane, I have the GB4 stronger, 100% stronger than the Web Pearl. Much more responsive down lane, and it's just I like them both. They both have a spot in my bag, but as of right now, I carry the GB4 Pearl in my bag, just because I don't bowl on too many house shots where I need these balls that are relatively close at the same time. But if I have a bigger tournament coming up and I need to carry, like, there's something where I might need a smaller tweak to get me over the hump. You know, whether you're a match player, again, a lot of money on the line, man. You don't want to have one of your go-to balls at home. So, I mean, just keeping it simple. But yeah, those are my thoughts. These are two benchmark pieces. Is this the best benchmark pro? To me, as of right now, GB4 is it. This is a no-brainer. It looks good going down the lane. That smoke and ruby color, it just looks good. So, I mean, you can't mess with this one. Get to your local pro shop. Hit the link below. Make sure to subscribe, man. That's all I got for you. Charles, the hype. Till next time.